thing. We are very excited because we are starting a new project because at the end of January we saw the end of Pieces. So Pieces came to an end and I was so gutted that it came to an end. So it was a zero waste project for a month and so January it's done and I basically still want to create. And so I have persuaded Joss to let me still create in a form of Heidi's Studio.
Yay!
Woo!
Yeah, so basically, no, great name. Basically, Pieces went really well. The feedback and reaction was really good. Heidi obviously didn't want to lose that element.
I love
loves
creating.
Designing, loves creating.
Yeah.
Didn't want to lose that. Won her battle in the fact of it went really well. I think it was really, really good. My biggest thing was I cannot lose you for the amount of time I did in January. 20 pieces per drop, 40 things a week is a lot. So Heidi Studio is rolling, but on a smaller scale.
So we're doing 5 pieces. I'm doing 5 pieces per week.
Yeah.
And it's going to be different price point pieces. So there'll be some more extravagant pieces, like if I want to do an amazing huge dress, or if I want to do a coat, or if I want to do a little top or a t-shirt, or it will be loads of different price points and loads of different designs. It's going to be everything. But the most important thing is there's only going to be 5 a week, so I'm not taken out totally because literally I was working every single day on pieces and it was just we couldn't have any meetings, we couldn't do anything, could we?
No, and I think that's it. Like we always say, we're tiny. Me, Heidi and Liv split a lot of like different work across the 3 of us, and to lose someone purely designing constantly, especially when it's her brand, so there's a few other things we need to discuss sometimes. It's really difficult when Heidi's like,
can't talk that, pieces, I've got 10 more to do.
So instead, we've agreed on 5 a week, and the reason for 5 is that will be a minimum of 1 in every size that we do, so small through to double XL. If you happen to drop more, you drop more, but
minimum of 5, maximum of however. Cool. And so basically, and then we decided that one always has to be in each size to make it fair. One always has to be in each size. So say we sell out of a extra large and a small, then the next 2 that go in, I have to do a small and an extra large, and then I can do whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's our part of being inclusive and being fair. Exactly. Is that there's one thing in every size.
Yeah. So there's always newness, no matter what size you are. So that's why there was a minimum of 5: small, medium, large, extra large, double XL.
And then we should top up. Like if none of them, hopefully they all rush out the door, fly out the door. But if they don't for the first week, then they'll just stay there. And then, it's so exciting. It's so
really exciting.
So it's called Heidi's Studio because basically it's Heidi's Studio time. And
I have not that I have any involvement in design really anyway, but I guess I'm like, as you can probably tell from my address, I'm like the beige commercial buyer of this brand, and this isn't got anything to do with being commercial. This is Heidi's project. It's your thing. Go wild.
Yes.
I'll sit back and enjoy the ride.
And by like just saying about that bit about being commercial is that sometimes I really want to do these crazy ideas, and it's not that we have to roll it out we have to make a certain amount of them, or we have to sell a certain amount to make it like viable for me being out of the studio for that much time. And so and then I really want to do these crazy things, and I'm like, but it's so peacocky, but do you know what I mean? We use the word peacock a lot, like it's so extravagant, but then also it helps me design other things, and then other designs come from that. So it's like a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So there'll still be all the main range. That'll still be there, your Whitney jumpers, your Homerton tees,
Alexa fringe.
Exactly. And whilst Heidi's Studio will be designed and made by Heidi, because I guess that's the other thing, is like if you're going to drop something that isn't just a one-off, you're going to drop it as a collection, you need to have the availability in all sizes. And if you're going to do all sizes, you have to draw up patterns, and then you have to make sure that Anna, for example, can make it as well, because obviously we make everything in-house.
And we double up on sewing the in-house stuff too.
Exactly. So then there's so many more elements that we have to think about when it comes to dropping a full-blown collection where it'll be available in every single size. There's so many more kind of steps to the final end product. Whereas with this, the idea is that Heidi can do exactly what she's been doing this January. She can design, she can make, and she can and have creative freedom to do whatever she wants, and it will follow the similar kind of format as how it looked on the website for Pieces, but it'll have its own little area, Heidi's Studio, with its own new logo that you need to crack on and create.
Yes, I need to crack on. I've got an idea. Well, I just repeat the name, but it will look cool with a little infographic as well, which will be quite exciting. I had something really important to say then, and I've forgotten it because I didn't want to interrupt. Damn it!
Should just interrupt.
So more. Oh, I've forgotten.
And I guess the other thing is that you'll still get to like kind of follow. I guess with the zero waste.
I remembered.
Go. Wait, before you get.
Comment and tell us. I don't know if you're about to say the same thing.
No.
But comment and tell us. So the great thing about January is that it's been like we've been loving seeing all your comments, and Joss has been getting emails and Facebook direct messages, and I've been getting Instagram DMs, and even like people have been feedbacking loads of stuff. So whether you like something, you like a certain design, or you don't like it, or you'd like it in another size, or you think, oh, that's a bit odd for me, but I like it this way, like do it, because we love hearing that kind of stuff. And then it helps us if we want to maybe bring out, because Joss's job as well is to see what bits are really exciting, what bits could potentially be like made into a collection. That's part of your thing, isn't it? So then if you do, so basically tell us.
Yeah, the more feedback, the better. So even if it was like you saw something, you're a size medium, but you saw something released on the small section of Heidi's studio, and you were like, that's really cool. If the more of you that give us the feedback, and then we start to notice a pattern in things that people like or what they're looking for, it helps when it comes to what we're going to make. Like, it's very much like a process for us. It's not just about what's the latest trend that's out there and then you pick it up and then you produce it for summer. Like, we just don't work like that. So actually, feedback for us is huge. So please always just message us, even if it's just to say hi.
Yeah, like we want to make pieces that you love and that you will wear and you want in your wardrobe. That's what we want to do. And we don't want to produce 50,000 of something knowing that, you know, we're trying to break up and shake up the industry. Not break up the industry, but trying to shake up the industry and trying to challenge the way that normal manufacture is done, so that we don't ever overproduce them, but also so we can still run as a business. So we're just trying to make it work. So this is the best way. The best way. You're getting like a design fresh out of the mind, and it could potentially go into another collection further along down the line.
Yeah. And I think it's worth saying that where it's a process for us, like we'll get it going and we'll get there, and hopefully the more feedback that we get, the like bigger it can hopefully become. But what Heidi will do is obviously share her journey of doing it as well. So you're like, we have a lot of, or you go to fabric shops in London, and that's how you source, because obviously with the one in January it was just the fabric that we had from the end of like previous collections that you were doing, and you were utilising it. But with this, it's not zero waste. This is going to be like you going out, looking at what's in the fabric shop. Yeah, exactly. So it's a smaller run of things, but a lot longer process in terms of you spending more time on those 5 things that you're going to drop. So I'm sure you'll share all of that as we go. I'm
so excited. I can't wait to get to the fabric shop. Now I've used up all the other things. I can't wait to get into a fabric shop. I can't wait to start designing more things. I just can't wait.
We've literally talked about it in like the last like couple of days, because I was like, I can't bring this up any earlier because you're gonna go and we need to get through January before you go on to... And I was like imagining like chasing you down the road to the fabric shop. You're like, I'm gone. Come back. We need to have a bloody meeting.
Yeah, we haven't had as many meetings.
No, you must be delighted.
I love meetings.
Like, sit down.
Now.
Time to look at the spreadsheets.
It's going to be amazing though. 2020 is massive for Aesthetic Laundry, isn't it? Massive. Now we've got our values down. We're just going to go. World domination in a great way. Right, shall we wrap it up?
We're done.
Woohoo! So more details will be released. Don't look at my nails, but not that one because it's shipped. Just those ones.
More details to come.
Yay!
World domination 2020. Here we come.
Bye. No pressure, Joss.
Not stopped.